Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Image.
Hey everybody, so today I wanted to do an updated bedroom tour. I haven't done one of these in well over a year, so I figured I would do this again for you guys. So it is currently Veterans Day, so I'm not sure when I'll get this up, probably tomorrow or maybe after I film this. So let's just get to it so it isn't too long. Okay, so you start at the door. You basically have this rack. It's this little thing that hooks onto the door. So basically you just have a bunch of sweatshirts, a blazer, a bunch of sweatshirts, a pair of footed pajamas, a bathrobe. So then we're going to start, if you put your back to the door, we're going to start on the right side. So basically I have just like the shoes that I wear like the most often. Like I have a pair of clogs, a pair of Crocs, and then a pair of sneakers. So then I have an insulated lunchbox. And I have some trash that I have to get rid of. I have these little bins here. I have my purse. I have a duffel bag. And then I have my backpack against the dresser. I haven't been using that because I haven't needed to, but I have it's a North Face backpack. And then I have my laptop kind of leaning against this bin. I don't really have a lot of room for a whole bunch of all this stuff. And then you have above all that, you have a little, this is a shelf. My brother actually made this a long time ago. He made this. And oh yeah, and then there's also another lunchbox down here that I ordered off of Amazon. And then I have another one as well. Okay, so up here you have a shelf that my brother made. Like I said, made it a long time ago in wood shop class. So you basically have Vaseline, and then you have all these lotions from like different places, Bath and Body Works. Some I got as gifts. So you have a bunch of lotions. And then I guess I'll show you my dresser. So I just have a bunch of random stuff. I'm not going to show you the drawers because that's not important. Because obviously my clothes, that goes without saying. Okay, so you have my inhaler, a 40-ounce water bottle. You have more lotions and body sprays that I got from Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret. Dental floss picks. You have a basket with like some vacuum parts. You have, let's see, in this basket you have an electric razor, a hand sanitizer, the charger for my razor, one of those Lift Strong bands, a pedometer, another hand sanitizer, a sock sorter, which, yeah, I'll take this out of here, a sock sorter, some string, like a roll string, another sock sorter, let's see, oh, some hard candies that I never ate, a whistle. I'm not gonna blow it because it's really loud. Just taking all these sock sorters out because I can use them. Another sock sorter, a money identifier, this little money identifier that I don't use because I have one on my phone. Actually, it's called an iBill, the one I have, but I don't use it because I have one on my phone that I use to identify money. Maybe I'll do that another time, video, like showing you all the apps that I use as a blind person. I need another device so I can use my iPad or something. Or my iPod to figure it out. Let's see, and then you have here this little container. I think this is like a lip gloss container or something, but like if I want to put like some allergy medicine in here or something, if I'm like staying out or something like that, I have that. Let's see if there's anything else that's worth showing you in here. I think that's about it. I mean, you basically just have a bunch of random stuff in here. Yeah. So then you have some dental floss picks. So that'll go in here. Okay, so you have some dental floss, and then you have, like I said, back here you have all these some bunch of lotions and sprays from Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works. You have a couple little bottles of stuff here too. Lotions, you guys can tell. If you guys couldn't already tell, I love this stuff. I'm crazy about all the fragrances and stuff. Then I have a bunch of baskets. I have one basket that has like hair stuff, like a brush, hairspray, circle brush, Sweet Pea body spray from Bath and Body Works that I'm almost done with. And then you have a lotion, a remote for my Amazon Echo, and then back here you have a bunch of earrings. Then you have my cosmetic bag. I'm not going to show you everything that's in here, but you have like tweezers, nail clippers, makeup brush. You have a few makeup brushes actually. You have just a bunch of makeup and lip glosses and stuff. Basically what I have in here. Okay, and then I have perfume here too. So this is the perfume that I have. And then I have back here, I have this basket of like hair ties, and then I have another basket with bracelets. Let's see, I have one more basket back here with like the actual like scrunchies. So I think that's everything on my dresser. Well, just a few more lotions that are like almost empty and then just some sock sorters and safety pins, just because I need things to keep my socks a pair, especially like. So I have some safety pins and sock sorters. Oh, and then I also have on my dresser, I have this little box, and it's basically, I have a trophy here, I'll show you that in a minute, but I have this little box, and it's a heart box, and it's just got like, I've had this thing for years. This is a box that's shaped like a heart. Then in here, I basically keep inside of it, it opens on top, and then I keep basically my sock sorters and safety pins for my socks. Like I said, I need my socks to stay a pair. So in here you just have a bunch of safety pins. And then like on top of it, it has like keys, but they're not like real keys. This is just a decoration. Like they're not real keys like to lock it. Okay, so I got that a long time ago for Valentine's Day. And I think that's about it as far as like the stuff in my dresser. Then I have a mirror, and then I'm gonna go over here I'll go over here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of my closet. You basically have like all my clothes, a lot of my shoes, a jewelry box with my name on it. You have like my dress clothes hanging, my summer clothes. Basically, you just have a lot of clothes in here. And then in here you have like toiletries, ShopRite bags for the trash can. Now in this other drawer you have random stuff too, like bubble envelope with keychains, a poncho, a bag of Pop Tops, a lanyard, some empty candy corn bag. So then on this wall here you have like some things hanging up on push pin. I have a back scratcher, and then I have this plaque that I made a long time ago. Well, I didn't make the plaque, I just kind of like put string around the edges, and then we put like popsicle sticks and on it, and then I have my name here on it in Braille on top. So basically on this little hanger you have, it's meant to be a pin holder. So you have a couple heart pins, you have an American flag pin, you have a button that one of them has a little person on it, and my mom actually took puffy paint and outlined it for me, which I thought was nice. And then you have a little flag pin that I made out of beads, with beads and like safety pins. I made this at summer camp. And then you have a back scratcher. So then over here is just a bunch of gifts I have for people, Christmas gifts, birthday presents for my mom. I have an Amazon box with Kind bars. They're almost done actually, but I got some Kind bars in here. Got some peanut butter dark chocolate ones, and some sea salt and nuts. Then I have an exercise ball back here. This is like the bottom edge of my bed. Then of course you have my bed, a full-size bed. So you have like basically nothing really interesting about that. And then under my bed, I'm not really gonna show it, but I have a bunch of like gift wrapping stuff. So I have tissue paper, a gift bag, some ribbon, just some random like stuff that I would need for gifts because it's Christmas shopping time. Okay, so then we're gonna start at my nightstand. So you have, and I'll show you like the insides of the drawer. Okay, so you have my wax warmer. This is the one I currently use. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I'm into wax melts, and I have been since like May. Ever since my friend turned me on to them, I've been into wax melts. So this is the wax warmer I use. I currently have one in right now. I have vanilla going, and this here is ZzzQuil glass spray bottle with water and essential oil to make like a little room spray, I guess. Then you have a tumbler mug here. Okay, so you have a lamp. It's not plugged in right now, but you have a lamp. And then behind the bed, you have my phone charger by the head of the bed. And then you have, let's see. Okay, so then I think I might have put this in the nightstand drawer, but I have like this little holder where I keep like all my flash drives and stuff. Oh, it's here. Okay, so in this little thing here, I actually got this on Amazon a long time ago. But it's a little holder just to keep like flash drives and stuff. I'm not going to open it because it's not really anything to write home about, but you just have I have 3 flash drives in there. And then that's about it as far as, and then I have this little keychain thing. Came with my Ira glasses, which is kind of random, but I'll, like I said, I could like do a video explaining all the stuff that I use. Okay, so then, like I said, you have my phone charger back here behind the bed. So I'm gonna go into the drawers and show you what I have. Well, I don't know if what I'll show you, but we'll see. Then I'll show you my other dresser in a minute. And then what I have over there. Okay, so basically, you just have a bunch of random stuff. You have a bag with one of the like the outlet plugs for Bath and Body Works wallflowers. Have some sets of fake eyes because like for that I wear prosthetic eyes. Travel toothbrushes, noisemakers, a box of essential oils, iPhone cases, a plastic bag with lanyards in it. Belt clip for an OtterBox case. I have a bag with a couple of ropey lightning cables, talking tape measure, part of an electric razor, wireless charger, let's see, a Ziploc bag with buttons in it, a couple pill organizers, a splitter for my old noise canceling headphones, a kazoo, another piece to my kazoo, another set of eyes. Then I have this thing like you put on an outlet. It's like a side thing, so it kind of like puts it off to the side, so that way the plug isn't like pushing against something. And then I have a check writing guide. So this is like how you put the check goes. You open this up, and then you put the check underneath it, and then you have like the little boxes, and you just write a check if you need to write a check. For people like me who are blind, visually impaired, who need to write a check. So you just remember like what goes where, and then you put the check in here, and then you have like the little boxes, and then that's how you do it basically. I know the boxes are kind of small, but you have to like learn how to write small, which I would need somebody to do it for me, but I feel like this is more for like someone who has like limited vision, because they can kind of like they can see where they are, like what they're doing, but they might just need like a little something to kind of help them.
Messenger, now, Melanie Schwartz, PLZ, like my new profile pickup.
They might just
Viewfinder, focus unlocked,
something
image.
to help them like just stay where, like stay in the lines, and just like make sure they're not like going off the paper or anything like that. So this would be perfect. Okay, so then you have, like I said, noisemakers, a ring that's a snowflake. Like I said, I just have a bunch of like random stuff in here. A candy corn. I don't know how the hell that got in here. Like the pointy part of a candy corn. Okay. And back here I have some, like this is a box that, and in here I just keep like some
have random stuff like aux cords,
Alert, low battery.
cables. My phone's like at 10% right now, so cables like micro USB cables, extra earbuds for Bluetooth headsets I have. So just a bunch of random stuff.
10% battery. Low power mode. Close button.
Okay. So just like
15 minutes. 22 seconds. 15 minutes. 23 seconds. Viewfinder. Focus on take picture button. Stop recording video button.
And then in the bottom drawer, I'm gonna show you the bottom drawer, but like essentially, I'm not gonna show you everything, but I have some wallets. I have like a zipper bag with electronics in it. Like basically in here, I have like more cables, some more phone chargers. I have a couple some wallets. I have some like little change purses, the Apple Magic keyboard, and then that's basically it for this. And I have like a couple locks, zipper bag. I'll show you.
Viewfinder. Focus on take stop recording video button. Viewfinder. Take stop recording video button.
So the zipper bag. I don't even remember what the hell I have in here because it's been so long. Okay. So essentially, I'm gonna show you what I have in here. Okay, so I'll just go through everything. So I have a little mesh bag for a battery pack. I have a lightning cable. This is actually used to be a retractable lightning cable, but I took the retractable piece off, so it's just like a regular cable. So you have the USB part of it here. It has a cap on it, and then you have this is both. So this is Lightning and Android. So you take the first cap off, it's Lightning. Then you take this whole piece off, then it's Android. So you got to make sure that you don't lose this cap. It's funny because I remember one time my brother was, I was going to my bag and my brother saw this thing sticking out. He's like, oh, what's that charger with the cap on it? And I showed him how it was both. Okay, so I have a mesh bag with my battery for a battery pack. I have another battery pack in here. This is, and no, it's so funny because I was wondering where this was, but I didn't remember it wasn't in my purse. So this one doesn't have a button on it or anything, but this is a cylinder one. So this is a battery pack. So basically, I'm guessing so the way it works is you just plug your phone into it and it starts charging. It doesn't have like a button on it to turn it on. Okay, so then I have it in here. This is just for a bunch of extra stuff that I don't really need. Then I have some another part of a battery pack in here. I have some retractable aux cords in here. These weren't even used. These were just they were just in here. I think I used one, but I forget what I did with it, but that's beside the point. Okay. And let's see. In the top part, that box that I showed you where I keep like some extra micro USB cables and stuff. I also have like some iPhone, like some lightning cables in there and like a couple bricks, like 5-watt, maybe 12-watt charging bricks, but that's essentially it for the nightstand. So now I'm going to show you the other dresser. Okay, so you have here, I'm going to show you. So here I have a fan, one of those little, I have here a fan. I'm obviously not using this right now because it's got colder. Now this isn't normally in here, but I have a little table with a space heater on, so that's actually what's on right now if you guys have been hearing that throughout the video. So this is a space heater. This isn't normally in here, this isn't mine. This is like kind of like for the whole house, but it's like really cold up here, so I just kind of brought this in here for now. But it's on this little table that we have. I didn't want it I didn't have enough room on my nightstand for it, and I didn't want it on the rug because that could be dangerous. So I have that on right now. And then I have my trash can. I have a micro USB cable plugged in here. And then this is where I normally, and then I have the space heater plugged in over here too. And also on my nightstand, I forgot to show you this, but I have an Amazon Echo. And this is actually the 2nd generation Echo Dot, but I have a speaker for it. So that's why it may look a little bit bigger. Okay, so then, now in my nightstand, I have like one of these, these stackable bins. Like they stack on top of each other, but like I needed a spot for some things. So one is in my nightstand, and I kind of condensed a few things, and I took one out and left one in my nightstand for like extra wallets and stuff. So this is the other bin. The other one that I have looks exactly the same. So in this bin, and these stack on top of each other, but like I said, I had to take them. I only have one in my nightstand. I needed more space. Okay, so in this bin, you basically have a whole bunch of wax melts, cubes, all different kinds of wax melts, and it's almost filled to the brim. So that's how you know that I have too many wax melts. Okay, so then over here you have a few wax melts that I got from Yankee Candle. You have some, like a bunch of cinnamon ones. And then you have here a room spray, and then you have over here 3 more room sprays, and then I have here some cases for Bluetooth headsets. I have a couple Bluetooth headsets in these cases, a couple pairs of noise canceling headphones. That's about it. And then this is an old speaker for an Amazon Echo. I don't use it anymore. I have these other ones that I use, but up here I just have an aux cord with a for those of you guys who have the iPhone 7 and above, you know it doesn't have a headphone jack. So I had to take my adapter, my 3.5 millimeter to lightning adapter, and plug this into here, and then the other end, so this end had the adapter, and then the other end I put into the speaker. And I was actually doing this last night. I was using this because our internet wasn't working. The router had a be reset, so I was using this to listen to Pandora on my phone because I couldn't use my Echo because you need Wi-Fi for that. So anyway, your Echo Dot goes in here on top. So that's where I just keep the aux cord in here, and then when I'm using my phone, I just like put my phone on top of it since I'm not like actually using this for the Echo Dot. Okay, so then I have this is a speaker for an Echo Dot, and it's actually charging. It's plugged into the micro USB cable that I have plugged in here. And then back here I have some jewelry. I have a jewelry organizer with like a bunch of necklaces. And then I have this tray where I have a bunch of earrings. There's a whole bunch of different kinds of earrings, studs, dangling earrings. Then I have a couple Bluetooth speakers, which I don't use anymore because of the Amazon Echo. Then I have 2 banks, one Star Wars one and one Fish one. And basically what I use these for is for things like, well, the Star Wars one I use for any like quarters, nickels, and dimes, because like for Access Link. And then I have the other one, the Fish one, I use for pennies because carrying pennies is a pain in the neck. So the way this Star Wars one works, I actually got this off Amazon. But you
Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Image.
take the lid off of it, and then
Take picture. Stop recording video. Button.
you just stick your hands in and take the money out. It's easier than just taking a stopper off and like shaking the money out. So I wanted it like it's my Access Link money, so I can kind of just like put the money in, like put the money in through the top, and then just kind of stick my hands in to get it out. And like I said, I have my room sprays over here. I think I showed you everything up here. And then down here, like I said, you just have like my trash can. You have an inflatable dolphin. I don't know why the hell I bought that. I got that last year. Space heater. So I think that's about it. So if you guys have any other questions or anything, you can leave them down in the comments below, and be sure to comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.